Stanford is a ranked, good, physical football team. And then they played USC and Oregon and LSU. They've had a tough schedule, and I think that this is, I think our team knew, I think our coaches knew, everybody knew this is not going to be easy. We haven't had an easy game anyway.
No.
Bob, the fact of the matter is that we made too many mistakes to win, mistakes that we had not been making in other games. And, when you lose the turnover war, and you outgain somebody by 100-something yards and only get 17 points, there's reasons behind it. And we gave the ball up when we could have scored points. We missed a great touchdown pass opportunity, and we could have taken the lead. And then we threw interceptions that gave them good field position. So, those kids can't do that in win football games, and that's too bad. And so, we've got to correct it, go forward against a great team coming in here.
Mike Riley with us this morning. More in a second. Here's real-time traffic and Mark Thornton. So they were truly improving down at Clark County over on 205 southbound. The flight now starts at Mill Plain and continues down to Airport Way, which is pretty bad for this time in the morning, but a lot better than it was, say, 20 minutes ago, because this earlier crash we had 205 south down at Airport Way. That's long gone. And big delays still with us on 14 westbound trying to get to I-205. It's back still back to 164th. Huge delays on Mill Plain westbound approaching 205, and that's our extra 500 westbound approaching 205 as well. And if you are thinking of using I-5 south as an alternate route, it's still not good. It's still full back at 63rd Street, almost Hazeldale. Statesboro all the way down across the Interstate Bridge through North Portland down to the Fremont Bridge. Over to the east side, it's improving on the Mansfield Freeway. Still some on and off delays left between 82nd and I-5. The traffic on 205 northbound still fairly busy as well as you make your way north of the Clackamas area. On and off, mostly up to Powell before it improves. Not much improvement on the west side. 217 still loaded up southbound, Walker to Greenberg. Northbound had that crash at Greenberg that was briefly in the left lane, now on the right shoulder, but still back to I-5 on 217 north. And that's impacting the trip on I-5 north out of Swell from 205 up to that 217 exit. Once you get past it, north flowing 99W through the curve. Still have a crash getting cleared up on the Highway 30 eastbound ramp up to the Fremont Bridge to a left lane blocked on that ramp. Next real-time traffic is at 903 with Coin Local 6's Charlie Kennelly. I'm Mark Thornton. Bob, back to you.
All right, 8:53 in the morning now at AM860. I've spent a whole lot of time on this coach. I just wanted to touch on it because it's been talked about a lot over the weekend. As you probably know, one of our local newspaper columnists wrote an article last week about how soft Washington was, and Oregon State was going to go up there and stomp their guts out and all that kind of thing. There was something said about them putting that article on their locker room and all that kind of thing. Do you give that any credence at all?
Oh, that they did that?
Well,
Posted it?
Did you put stuff on locker rooms to fire guys up?
Not normally, no. Sometimes if we hear something, I'll mention it to the team, or who knows what motivates certain people. I think that those are external things that happen that we can't. I told our team, you can't imagine or think about what they're thinking about, how they feel, what they're only control is themselves. And what I said to expect is and that they did have their backs to the wall, and they did play hard, and they took care of the football better than they did, so they wanted to expect that. I don't know about all those external things for my motivated, and I hope that they posted that stuff. Whatever helps you or you think will help you, try to do it.
Okay. Injury report. Kenny Wheaton back Saturday?
I'm hopeful for Marcus, and I think he's making very good progress towards that.
Anybody else on the Cody Dad's going to start now?
Well, I think it's probably just simply the integrity of the competition. I think he's playing better right now. And that's really what the decision was about. I think we have two guys that are committed and good at it. I think we just have to get back and maybe that's part of the they bring the hounds, you got to be able to handle the pressure.
Good enough. Thanks a lot. Good luck against Arizona State.
Very good, Bob. We'll do it. Get well. I'll talk to you soon.
It's 56 in the morning. Stay tuned for the news. Tim Holt's got it.
Could be a week before New York subways are running again. Charlie Hale's in command, and a wet and windy from forecast.
Mark Dornfeld with real-time traffic. Well, some freeways still in real bad shape this morning after some earlier trouble. I-5 South and 205 South both lined up from Clark County. I-5 South between Hazel down to Fremont Bridge and 205 South between Mill Plain and Airport Way. 9:05 in the morning now at AM 860. Ron Callan coming up at 9:05 and some things I couldn't say to the coach. That's next.
AM 860 welcomes back an old friend. Country 1550, America's best music with the great songs you grew up with in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Fall in love with America's best music. Country 1550 and Country1550.com.
When news breaks, we begin with breaking news. Connect with Portland's real news leader.
And breaking news first at 4 now.
On air, online, and on the go. When it comes to the news, weather, and traffic you need now. Connect with Calling Local 6. How would you like to skip your next 2 mortgage payments? It's easy with a call to First Option Mortgage. Call today. Refinance at record low interest rates and skip your next 2 payments just in time for holiday shopping. And when your payment is due next year, it could be hundreds lower than you're paying now. Even if you're upside down, or even if you've refinanced in the last 2 years, First Option can save you money and help you skip your next 2 mortgage payments. We understand saving money, and since we're locally owned, we understand you. First Option Mortgage, 503-840-6400, 503-840-6400.
Clark County Commissioner Mark Holt voted for light rail and tolls before the people could vote on it. Round-trip tolls will cost over $8, more than $2,000 a year for commuters without relieving traffic congestion. Mark Holt voted to raise property taxes 6 times and keeps raising taxes for non-essential projects while law enforcement gets cut. Mark Holt supports park entrance fees that discourage people from using our local parks. Let's vote for new Clark County leadership. David Medore created a healthy, debt-free business, providing 120 great jobs for local families. David Medore supports a third toll-free bridge and the jobs that go with it.
Let's open the floodgates to local private jobs by cutting costs, reducing debt, and lowering fees.
To prosper and thrive, let's do government smarter. For Clark County Commissioner, vote David Medore, Republican. Paid for by David Medore for County Commissioner, Republican.
The Home Depot Foundation wants to make sure every veteran has a safe place to call home. That's why our associates volunteer thousands of hours on their own time to roll up their sleeves to help renovate homes and facilities for veterans and their families. And the Home Depot Foundation is donating an additional $50 million to the effort. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Visit HomeDepotFoundation.org for more details.
This holiday, make laughter.
Oh, baby. Oh, my.
Make goosebumps.
Our first Christmas.
Make memories. Make holiday magic at Zazzle.com. At Zazzle, a few simple clicks is all it takes to make a gift just for them. From playing cards to posters, iPhone covers to throw pillows, there's something for everyone. Choose your gift and then customize with colors, photos, art, messages, and more. Visit Zazzle.com today and save 15% plus get free shipping when you enter code Holiday Magic.
Winter home for Portland Winter Hawk Hockey. AM 860 KPAM and KPAM.com. The voice of Portland. This news is brought to you by the honest people at Liberty Coin and Currency. News, weather, traffic, and sports.
At the top and bottom of every hour.
Here's the news right now.
We are
Your news and conversation station.
AM 860.
And KPAM.com.
I'm Tim Hole, our top story. CBS News special reporter Steve
This was a devastating storm, maybe the worst that we have ever experienced. And after Hurricane Sandy, New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg says it's going to take time for the Big Apple to get on its feet. The two biggest challenges facing our city going forward are getting our mass transit system up and running and restoring power. Just 10 storm deaths are reported in New York City, at least 10 more reported elsewhere in the east. In some places, the danger level is still as high as the water. Here's Governor Chris Christie.
Our state police and National Guard helicopters are in the air as we speak, engaging in coastline rescue efforts.
FEMA Director Craig Fugate has teams deployed from Maine to North Carolina.
If you are not in an area of immediate danger, stay inside, off the road.
President Obama, monitoring the storm, has again canceled campaign appearances for tomorrow in Ohio. CBS News Special Report. And Steve Cato. Crews from Portland General Electric on standby to head back east.
At this point, we're basically waiting to see what the extent of the damage might be and whether or not it would actually make sense for us to send crews and equipment.
CGE Steve Corson talking with our news partner from Local 6. 16 Red Cross volunteers from Oregon are staffing shelters in New York City, New Jersey, and Philadelphia. Last night's Letterman show feeling the effects of Sandy.
The CBS Light Show in the middle of the storm in front of an empty house.
Thank you very much for joining us here in the Ed Sullivan Show.
Why did the Sullivan crew and no studio audience?
We felt like we would be the audience of jeopardy if they had to sit in the show. I said, hell, we've been doing it for 30 years.
Letterman restarted even without anyone except Paul Shaver to laugh. If you missed it because the show was preempted by storm news, you can catch up with it online. John Delman.
3 new polls give Charlie Hales a commanding lead in the race for Portland mayor. An Oregonian poll shows Hales leading Jefferson Smith 43 to 23%, with 20% still undecided. And pollster Tim Hibbets gives Hales a similar lead over Smith, 44% to 25. 36% told Hibbets they see Smith unfavorably. Portland Tribune reporter Jim Redden.
Probably, the publicity is that Smith has gotten because of his past behavior that is the deciding factor in this race.
Meantime, 20% have a negative opinion of Charlie Hales. New survey says Portlanders are less happy, 12% less happy with the city's garbage and curbside composting program went into effect since the last survey. And only 33% rated street maintenance and smoothness good or very good. That is an 8% drop since the last survey. Most of the 3,500 people asked rate the livability of their neighborhood high. On Wall Street, markets are closed today for a second day in a row because of Superstorm Sandy, scheduled to reopen tomorrow. Now, Corn Local 6 pinpoint weather.
Wet and breezy today. We'll have another mild day, though. Temperatures topping out in the low to mid-60s. Tomorrow, Halloween, unfortunately, looks fairly wet. So prepare for a wet trick-or-treat. We'll be tracking the timing of the end of these showers because I think it'll be tomorrow evening, hopefully before everybody sets out to get their candy. I'm going Local 6 meteorologist Sally Shulman with AM 860.
Rain showers right now, 58 in Portland.
AM 860, real-time traffic.
And latest sunny Tuesday drive. Carly Kennelly, Corn Local 6 pinpoint traffic.
I-5 southbound in from Vancouver is the slowest we've seen it in a while. Right now, traffic's backed up to 78th in Vancouver, and you'll find delays past the Fremont Bridge to the Rose Quarter exit. So give yourself plenty of time in from Vancouver because it's wet, rainy, slick, and there are a lot of delays. Now, on I-205, things look a lot better from that time when we had that earlier accident, and we had a big backup to SR 500. Traffic has picked up and is looking good across the Grand Jackson Bridge. Here's Mark Johnson.
All right, thanks a lot, Carly. Big delays out of Clark County this morning, not only on the freeways, but also on those which are trying to get to the freeways, particularly over in eastern Vancouver, that are traveling westbound on 500, on Mill Plain, and especially SR 14. Give yourself a lot of extra time and tax that patience. Heading out to the south, a new crash on I-5 northbound just north of Nyberg. State police just pulled up with it. Looks like it's in the right lane just north of Nyberg, and the keys are locked in one of the vehicles, so it might be a little while before they get that moved out of the way. They're going to try to figure out some way to do it now. Still backed up, though, back before I-205. Once you get past that point, it picks up. There's more slowing between Tigard and the Twilliger Curve. Good news in downtown. That crash on the Highway 30 eastbound ramp up to the Fremont Bridge is clear. Left lane's been reopened there. They're traveling in on the Sunset. Still slow go just after Cedar Hills, pretty much all the way into downtown. And still watching delays over on Highway 217 in both directions. Northbound, staying pretty slow, pretty much all the way up to Greenberg. At last check, had that crash over on the right shoulder on 217 northbound. Southbound 217 still very slow from Walker, most of the way down to Greenberg as well. Check on the traffic brought to you by Airborne Hot Soothing Mix with 14 vitamins, minerals, and herbs, including C, A, E, zinc, and echinacea. airborne real immune support. Next real-time traffic is at 9:33. Traffic alerts when they happen. With Point Local 6's Charlie Kennelly, I'm Mark Thornhill.
Exactly 1 week until Election Day on your news and conversation station, AM 860 and KFAN.com. Updates at the top and bottom of every hour, and breaking news, traffic, and weather as it happens. Our next news at 9:30. From the AM 860 News Desk, I'm Tim Hall.
Live from the AM 860 KFAN studios, it's the Bob Miller Show. Opinions, big-name guests, your feedback, along with news, weather, traffic, and sports at the top and bottom of every hour. Guests and you join us on the Broadway Toyota Hotline.
At 503-225-0860.
Broadway, the only way. He's the Dean of Portland Radio. It's Bob Miller. We are your news and conversation station. AM 860 and KFAN.com.
Yes, indeed, one of our 4 Halloween tunes there. It's 9:06 here on the Bob Miller Show. Welcome. It's Tuesday. It's the 30th of October, and daytime high of 61 today. So it's warm. I mean, it's very, very mild. Didn't even wear a jacket today. Of course, that means that I'll get cold. But there it is. Okay. So weather, as far as temperature is concerned, we're looking at 57 outside this morning. We go now to Ron Count.
Welcome back, Bob. Hi, we waiting for you. Will brother get the snow down there in West Virginia? What's the story?
I have not heard yet. I will check in with him. We'll talk to him tomorrow, so we'll find out more about that. I have not seen anything about that yet, but I'll take a look. What I did do is look at the top. You got a date for like Halloween?
Well, I've been asked to go to a function dressed up as a pirate, so that's my story.
Because there's the favorite Halloween costumes for couples have now been announced.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Honey Boo Boo and Mom.
I like that one.
Are you going to Honey Boo Boo?
No, I got Clint Eastwood and Cher.
Oh, I like that.
Naked Prince Harry and Naked Vegas Girl. Well, think of the money you'll save on that. Remember, in Portland, it's not only cool, it's legal. I mean, it's not only legal, it's cool. Unfortunately, and then of course the other one is Mitt Romney and Big Bird. Which, there you go. So there's that. So let's talk about the Beaver game, because that was really sad.
Yeah, it's tough to be on the sidelines and witness the self-destruction of Sean Mannion. He really, he played pretty well in the first half, but a couple of passes in that second half just really rattled him because they were horrible. And Cody Vance came in and looked like a house on fire. He looked great. I don't think it's going to be surprised that Mike's going to go with Cody this Saturday just as on the tape.
No, it's a really good. Let me ask you, do you think that was a cheap shot on Wheaton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I cannot believe they didn't throw that guy out of the game.
Well, and that's up in Seattle. They're like putting that guy in a pedestal saying, what a hard hit it was, or a clean hit. And I was like 10 feet away from it, Bob. And it looked like targeting to me. They didn't call it. And then in the third quarter, on the other side of the field, they called one on a Beaver, and it wasn't half as bad as it was for on Mark.
If I'd only seen that once, I would give